Hello, Leo. Happy birthday to you. This is a reading for August 2023 for the month ahead. We'll see what the cards have to say for you. This is a reading for the collective, so if there are parts that do not resonate with you, you can leave those, but take the parts that do resonate if they apply. What does the cards have to say for Leo for August of 2023? What is it that Leo needs to know about August 2023? What does Leo need to know for August of 2023? Okay. We have the Queen of Wands, the Moon. These cards are thick. There are two there. The Hanged Man, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, you have a lot of major arcana cards for August. So there's some big life event happening. I mean, your solar return, your birthday could be one of those things. So let's see. We have Queen of Wands. Wands are fire signs, or fire elements, I should say. So they're very combustive, instigative, inspiration. They spark things. They're creative. And the Queen of Wands is in her element when there's a lot of things going on, when she's creating something new, when she's inspired. She is very much in control of how she responds to that. She knows exactly what she's doing. And she can inspire others. She's almost a muse in some ways to others. The Moon is about, and part about shadows. So if you think of the moon and the ebb and the flow of the waters in the ocean, there's this push and pull that can happen with the moon on your emotions or on the situation you're in. And it can be about shedding light on things, especially under the light of a full moon, where it really lights things up at night, that bioluminescence, or that the things that glow in the dark, if you will. You don't see them during the day, but when you turn off the lights, all of a sudden, there they are. So it's the shadows or the things that come out when we're in the dark and help you guide and light the way. The Hanged Man is about being in a state of suspension. And we almost put ourselves into that state where it's kind of a waiting period, or we're trying to look at things from a different perspective. So if things don't look right this way, what if I turn around and look this way? Or what if I flip upside down and look at it from this angle? Now, does it make more sense? Or what do I see that I wasn't seeing before? And that kind of ties back here too, I feel, to the Moon card, where you're seeing things in a different way and bringing light to things that may have been hidden. You might be uncovering secrets about yourself or about someone else. It could be a hidden talent that's coming out, especially with the Queen of Wands, here at the start. And then we have the Hermit, and the Hermit is about going off on your own to discover yourself or to learn more. You're shining the light, and usually he is carrying, well, I guess he can't technically carry the lantern. There's a little fairy help leading the way in place of the lantern for this little hedgehog here. But their help, they light the way. And sometimes others may also follow that path, but the Hermit is on a solo journey to find their own light and to learn more and uncover things about themselves. And then the Wheel of Fortune is about change. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I don't know why that came up, but maybe somebody needs that. Things are inevitably change. You cannot stop time. Time keeps moving on. People keep evolving. People keep getting older. People change. It's a continuous evolution. So what I'm seeing here overall, overall for Leo, for the month of August, is there something you get inspired by? Something that sparks your creativity? and brings light to you with that fire element, something that really sparks you and gets you moving, gets you creatively flowing on a new project or on a new hobby or something that you really love doing. Because you already have the skills for it, you already know how to do it. You're the queen in the situation who has the experience and knowledge of it. But there's this new way or new idea or new thing that you want to do. And you're going through and uncovering, even in yourself, a lot of this. Well, how do people do that? How can I uncover ways to do that? Do you need to dive internally more to find out how to do that? Do you need to take a deep dive into your own psyche in order to bring out the parts that are needed in order to accomplish this goal that you have here, this creative project? What are you hiding from yourself that you need to bring out? And that maybe this is a whole therapeutic thing it ends up being for you, but it really feels like it's a big creative project that's coming from deep within you to bring things to the surface that need to be brought out so that you can heal from them, or others can heal for them, or that you can inspire others with your art. And then here we have the Hanged Man, where if you do get stuck on how you want to present this project, this theme, or whatever it is that you're bringing out, you can look at it from a different perspective. You can take a break maybe for a short while, walk away if you get into a creative block on it, and then come back to it and just see if your perspective changed. If it is literally a painting, turn it around in the other way. Literally turn it and then turn it and see what do you see as you look at it from every point of view, so to speak. If you're writing something or journaling, you might need to take a break from that and just free write, free journal, just write, whatever comes to your mind. And something may pop out at you from that you didn't think of before. Or maybe you need to read or refer to some other artists in the similar genre and look at how they presented things or how they went about it in their way. And then find your way. Well, this is working out really nice. Find your way. What is your unique thing that you bring to this? Because there is something. You are unique. You have a vision that nobody else has, and that needs to be brought to light. So this is you on your path, finding your way. So how am I going to deliver this? How am I going to present this? Who am I going to present this to? What does this mean to me? How does this bring light? Or how do I shed light on this for others to see? And then the Wheel of Fortune is your whole, honestly, it feels like your whole evolution through this is your growth path. You're on the downswing, so things are going to be getting easier and maybe coming up quicker than you expect a little bit, but it's flowing. There's this flow through this whole reading for this month of August. August may pass by faster than you think because you're going to be so engrossed in this project of yours. This creative process. It feels very creative, whatever this is. Yes. So, and there's this whole evolution of you through this too. And it's really intertwined, the creative process, and it's really pulling something out of you that you didn't expect. And you're learning a lot about yourself during this process in the month of August. Let's see what's on the back of the deck. 5 of Pentacles. So do be careful. The 5s are about challenges, and the 5 of Pentacles are usually about material things, home, money, work, etc. You may have some concerns, or you might have thoughts of lack, if you will, during this. That might be where your doubt's going to, well, how am I going to make ends meet? What do I need to do this? There's no one to help me, but there are people out there who are willing to help you. Even as you're going through this process and you're reaching out or discovering more about other artists who are doing similar things and how they did it and how you might leverage some of that but yet make it your own, don't be afraid to ask for help from others. Don't be afraid to put your hand out. It's okay. People are there for you and waiting to help you. They're waiting to help you. But you have to ask, because they don't want to be forward and say, well, do this, do that, take this, because you are a creator and they don't want to get in the middle of that process and disturb your process. So you need to reach out. You need to recognize when it's happening, when you're feeling challenged, when you're feeling left out in the cold, and reach out. And that might be when you need to take a break, or maybe you need to ask for someone else's opinion on what they think. It doesn't mean you need to take it for gospel, but it's very good to have that second opinion, that other set of eyes on it that can give you some insight into what they see and will help break you through to the next process. Let's pull an oracle card for August for Leo. It's a beautiful journey in some sort of artistic endeavor. What are you creating? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to know. I quilt and I do some jelly printing and other creative stuff. I love this. I'm learning. I love the process of recording and trying to figure out now that I'm getting more familiar with how things work for recording. Still some improvements I want to make, but I'm enjoying making things like the thumbnails and things like that and trying to pick out a set, if you will. All right, what do we have here for August for Leo? A magical shapeshifter. Let's stick that there. So the magical shapeshifter, in a way, this reminds me a bit of the magician in the tarot. He's got many different options, but because it's magic, he has all the tools and the information he needs to make it happen. He knows how to create things out of thin air, again, creating. And he knows what he wants to choose and what he wants to shift into. And this kind of refers to the shift that you're making throughout this month, through this process. That's pretty cool. So they have all these options, all these things he can choose from, plus more that may be something. He already has all of these. Maybe it's something new that is being made that changes you. But it's a beautiful journey. Okay, so that fits in for August of 2023, Leo. It looks like you're going to be creating something new and inspirational. You're going to inspire a lot of different people throughout this whole process, especially when they see the final work at the end. And I can't wait to hear or learn what it is you're creating. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please hit the like button. If you'd like to be notified when I post more videos, please hit subscribe and notify. And thank you so much. I really enjoyed this reading. Goodbye for now.